Yes?
Nick rang. Said he'd be late.
Oh, now what?
Oh, he's only just got up. Alice is teething. He's been up all night with her.
So that's what Archie was for?
He was up the night before with her.
Oh, well, can't be helped. Hey, I did 3 7-minute miles this morning.
There you go, mail.
All right, don't be impressed then, but 7-minute miles is pretty good for a bloke of my age.
I'm sorry, well done. Do you want me to fix you some lunch? Leave it in the fridge?
No, I can manage. Ah.
Only I'm out.
Yeah, horse sales. Good Lord.
Well, what is it?
Estimate for the new security system is going to set us back best part of $6 grand.
That much?
Yeah. Still, worth every penny if it makes sure that you're safe. Could have been you and not Joe who was bombed on the head.
For goodness sake, Frank.
What?
When will you stop treating me like a piece of china?
Blooming throttle cable snapped on the red bike. Hi, Rachel. Ready for the off?
Yeah, once I found a trailer to take Annie's provisions.
I expect you'll be glad to get back to Leeds. What with everything that's happening here recently.
Yeah, poor Michael.
Well, that's not what I'd call him.
Well, I can't help feeling sorry for him. I wonder if it's my fault.
Why should it be your fault?
Well, I did break off the engagement.
Oh, I see. Well, that's an excuse to go doing robberies and start bashing people over the head, is it?
Perhaps not.
Of course it's not your fault.
No. I think I'll get off.
You take care now.
OK, bye. See you.
Take care.
Don't forget your provisions.
As if I could.
Is that Rachel?
Yeah. See you in a couple of weeks.
Right, safely.
Bye. Bye.
I'm going to have to go out and get this cable. If Michael ever shows his face
He's not
here...
a bad person. You know him as well as I do. Show him some sympathy. He's just gone off the rails.
That was an assault he was involved in, Sarah. Did he show Joe any sympathy?
We don't know
He could have
that-
got killed.
Elizabeth,
Yes?
you all right?
Fine. This Fern's been a bit neglected.
Have you spoken to Michael's solicitor about his bail?
I have. Oh, I think it's been overwatered. It's easy to do that. You think you're doing what's good for them, and they wither on you.
Elizabeth, talk to me.
I'm sorry.
You mustn't keep on blaming yourself.
I don't. Wherever it was he went wrong, it wasn't my doing. I told the solicitor that.
Found these. A luxury 4-day break in romantic Paris.
Our honeymoon.
Yeah. No good now, of course. We might be able to get a refund. I'll call the travel agent, see what they say, eh?
I hope we can. Such a waste otherwise. All that money.
Yeah. Well, it couldn't be helped.
We will have a honeymoon. We'll go away somewhere. When all this fuss is over. I promise.
I don't see how we can. Michael's case might not come to court for ages yet.
Why should we let Michael's trial affect us?
Well, if you're guaranteeing residence as a condition of bail...
I'm not.
What?
I told the solicitor this morning. It's not my fault he did this. As far as I'm concerned, he's made his bed and he must lie on it.
But they'll put him in prison straight away. Is that what you really want?
This has nothing at all to do with what I want.
But we could help him.
If Michael's remanded in custody, it's not my fault.
Martin, back to work.
Yep.
Alice is fast asleep. Goodness for that. Archie, I don't know why you're doing this, you know, because it's just going to get filthy again.
Pessimist? That's the difference between me and you. I mean, I see a glass that's half full and you see one that's half empty, don't you?
What glass?
Never mind. Look, did you read that article that I left you about truffle hunting?
Yeah, I did. And it just sounds like another one in a long line of loony schemes.
Well, there you go again. All I need is a pig with a good nose.
All.
Yeah, and then I'm away. There's loads of places around here can find truffles. Have you any idea how much a decent-sized truffle fetches these days?
No.
Well, I ain't, but it must be 100 quid.
Archie, your bucket's half empty.
I'm afraid she was absolutely adamant. I explained that it might be the difference between you getting released from custody, but...
I'm not surprised. Once she's set her mind on something. Well, that's it then.
Well, not necessarily. Is there someone else who would guarantee you residence?
Would want to do me any favours.
Look, I'll do everything I can to try and keep you out of prison. You're a first offender, young, impressionable. It might swing it in our favour.
But you're not optimistic.
It might be if I was getting a bit more support from you. So think, is there someone else who could guarantee you residence?
Well, there might be.
Who?
She's an old friend. She might not do it. She's probably at work.
Well, we can only ask.
I wouldn't know where to begin to ask.
You leave that to me. Just give me a name and number.
What are you doing?
Seeing if there's a way to take a nip and tuck in this estimate. Shouldn't you be on your way to the horse sales by now?
I wanted to apologise first.
For what?
Being snappy with you earlier on.
Don't be silly. I hardly noticed.
It's getting to be a habit. You're only thinking of me. I'm sorry.
Forget it.
Thank you.
Now, off you go. You don't want to keep old Neil waiting.
I won't pack in, Beckendale. Yes, yeah. Just a moment.
It's for you.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
Mrs. Whiteley, my name's Jonathan Worsley. I'm a solicitor and I'm calling on behalf of my client, Michael Feldman.
Michael, is he all right?
Well, he could be better, Mrs. Whiteley, and to be quite honest, you could help him.
What does he want me to do?
Michael's mother has refused to guarantee residence for him, one of the conditions of his bail.
So what does that mean?
It means he'll be remanded in custody until the trial.
In prison?
Unless he can find someone else willing to guarantee residence for him. You're the only person he feels he could ask.
Oh, I don't know.
Please think about it, Mrs. Whiteley. We don't have much time.
Where are you off?
Up to game farm, Mrs. Feldman.
Ah, you finished clearing out the stream then?
No, it's something Mr. Turner asked me to do.
What?
Eh? Oh, it's to do with late release pens.
Oh, is it? Well, you finish off down here first. I'll square it with Mr. Turner.
Ah, right. Shame about your honeymoon and your wedding when you're Michael.
Thank you for your sympathy, Seth. Isn't the stream back down in that direction?
Of course it is. I'm balmy, aren't I?
Aye, balmy.
I thought you weren't coming.
Sorry, I was a bit late getting away. Nice looking animal?
Yes, not bad. Shall we stroll?
I thought we were here to look at the horses.
I've had a good look around. Nothing's impressed me yet.
A waste of time, though.
Meeting you could never be a waste of time.
Thank you.
Thought I'd lost you.
Oh, Joe.
Neil? No, Joe. I wasn't expecting to see you today.
I asked Joe along. After all, he is looking for a replacement for Saint.
Seen anything you like? Possibly. Kim. It's a rather nice 5-year-old I like the look of. Coming up for sale in about an hour or so.
Uh-huh.
I'd value a second opinion.
All right.
A third for that matter. It's in the car park.
Okay. Come on.
That's us.
Looks like she's let me down then.
Finished the stream?
Aye, I'm soaked to skin and hair frozen, but it's done.
So where are you going now?
For my dinner, I need some sustenance.
But it's not 12 yet.
I know, but it takes me longer to get anywhere since I'm without my bike. I've got to set up that bit earlier.
Your dinner break is 1 hour long, Seth. And it doesn't start yet, bike or no bike.
Right, Mrs. Feldman.
Oh, and Seth.
What?
Not Mrs. Feldman. I'm Mrs. Pollard now.
Oh,
Hey, watch it!
I'm terribly sorry. Moving in.
I'm trying to.
do understand you must stick to the bail conditions, don't you?
Don't worry, I'm not going to flee the country or anything.
I'm sure you won't.
You better not. If you disappear, I'm in trouble.
I'll give you some advice, Michael. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you can stay out beyond your curfew. It's not worth the risk. Make sure you're indoors by 6:30. Stick to the rules. Our defence will be to show that you're an innocent that was led astray. The more exemplary your behaviour now, the more likely it is to work. Be in touch.
Thanks.
How do you feel?
Oh, let's get out of here, eh?
I'll see you later. Well, we may have gone. More business to do. Well, probably see you around then.
Bye, Joe.
Now then, what about us?
What do you think I am, Neil? Convenient facility for your passion?
No. I'm sorry if that's what it looks like.
So you should be.
Oh, Kim, all I want is to be alone for a while. Just to talk. Just to be together. We need time to sort things out.
There's nothing to sort out, Neil. I love Frank. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize my marriage.
I love you, Kim.
Look, I'm sorry, Neil, but I don't love you.
Hello?
Eric? Usual?
No thanks, just popped in for a bottle of wine.
All right. Anything special? Dry white?
No, something red. Quick, young Elizabeth, something rather special. Try and cheer her up a bit.
Well, how is she?
Well, on the surface, there's nobody to blame but Michael, since it's all his fault.
But underneath?
Underneath, there's an explosive mixture of anger, guilt, and regret.
Oh, dear. She always did bottle things up.
Yeah, it's the way she was brought up, I'm afraid. Hide all, say out.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you.
Where is he?
Who?
Wolfpack's most favoured customer.
Oh, saith I, I've no idea.
He's gone one, he should be here by now. Maybe something's happened to him.
Now, perhaps he's doing a full day's work for a change.
You're very hard-faced, you.
There we are. No, that's on me for Elizabeth. You ought to take her out a bit more often. You know, bring her here for dinner one night.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that.
If you do see him, tell me I'm looking for him, will you?
I am a publican, not a messenger boy.
You're a miserable beggar.
Hi. I'm Rachel from upstairs.
Sanjita, hi. You made me jump.
I'm sorry. I heard banging.
Fixing a window. Hope I didn't disturb you.
No, not at all. What was it? Vandals?
Footballers.
Same thing.
The lads next door are always kicking a ball about. Medical students, a house full of them.
Well, I suppose they've got to let off steam somehow.
Fine, as long as they don't do it in this direction. How's the room?
Oh, it's great. Mind you, it'd be better if it had a proper wardrobe.
Soon sort that out. Get one from one of the other bedrooms.
Is it all right to do that?
You're the first to arrive, so first come, first served. I'll finish the window later. Come on.
Okay.
You sure you won't change your mind?
She doesn't want to see me.
You don't know that for definite.
Oh, come on. She refused to stand me bail. She's made no effort to get in touch with me. Who can blame her?
You've got to talk to her sometime. Might as well make it sooner rather than later. Get it over with, Michael.
No, just get me clothes and then we'll be off.
This is silly. She's your mother.
I ruined a wedding in front of all those people. This must be the happiest day of her life. She probably hates me.
Talk to her, please.
I don't know what to say. I won't know where to start.
All right. I can't force you.
I'm sorry. You're the last person I should be getting angry with.
It's okay. Better collect your clothes.
Thanks.
What are you going to do? Just sit there.
Going over to Emmerdale, see Jack.
You can't.
I don't know what to say to me mother. At least I can try and put the record straight with the Sugdens.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you. You set off at fish farm while till 1 o'clock. By the time I get to pub, it's my time to turn round and go back again.
Never mind that, I want to ask you something.
I've lost me out that night. And is she making allowances? Oh, shit. We're up there. Mrs. Pollard, you've only an hour for dinner. If you want to go to the pub, that's your lookout.
Look, concentrate. What do you know about truffles?
Our Magola's leaves them.
Eh?
She leaves truffles, chocolate Brazils, and caramels. She's got a dicky top set, you know.
No, not chocolate truffles, real ones. Come on, we'll get you a pint. I'll let you concentrate.
I'd better get straight to the point. I'm guaranteeing residency for Michael. He's been released. He'll be staying at my place until the case comes to trial.
I see.
So I've just come to collect his things.
Right, I'll sort them out for you then. Thank you for showing him kindness.
I'm only returning the kindness he showed me. He's really not a bad person. You know, innocent until proved guilty.
Where is he now?
Gone to Emmerdale.
Whatever for?
To try and tell them his side of things. He didn't hit Joe. He's desperate to set the record straight.
It's a pity he didn't stop and think about that before he got involved.
I think it was a cry for attention.
Caused by Eric and me getting married? Oh, please. Thousands of women remarry without their children becoming criminals. I'll get his things.
Are you local?
No, I live up on a farm in the Dales.
Lucky thing.
It's about an hour and a half away and 1,000,000 miles from civilization.
That can be a bonus sometimes.
Yeah, it's great if you want to get away from it all. You have to come and see it sometime.
Love to. I'm from Brighton, the other end of the country.
Hi, ladies.
Ladies. Oh, you mean us?
We meet again. Who's your friend?
Rachel. Meet Frederick, St. John, Vincent Villiers.
You're kidding.
The Fred to the hoi polloi.
I could think of a more appropriate name.
Nice to meet you, Rachel. Just pop in then.
What on earth for?
Well, it looks like you could use a couple of handymen to fix the window.
What makes you think that we can't do it?
Not done terribly well so far.
That's because we've only just started. See ya. Well said.
Well, what do you think?
I think I've just time for another pint of Van Quick. Say 'em again, Mr. Turner.
Not that, I mean our truffle hunting scheme.
Sounds good to me, and I reckon I know a perfect place to go and search for them and all.
Where?
A secret like that's worth a lot of money.
Right. Better start by paying for this pint then, haven't
That's a good start.
I? Yeah. Now then, come on. Now what we need is a decent pig so we can train it up.
Right.
Yeah, but where are we going to keep it?
What about my Lotman?
Well, that's a good idea. Right. Where are we going to get one from?
Neil Kincaid.
How do you work that out?
Is in league with Frank Tate. They're setting up a farm with fancy breeds, so they're bound to have fancy pigs.
Right then. We start with Neil Kincaid.
What are you two whispering about?
We can't tell you all that, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, it's business.
Private business.
Come in. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry I haven't been here to help.
I said, what are you doing here?
Jack.
I didn't hit him. I had to come here and tell you that. Honestly, I wouldn't hurt him.
Jack, don't!
I'm only going to say this once. You get yourself off my property now and stay off. And if I ever catch you near my family or on my land, I'll forget that I don't believe in violence and give you the hiding of your life. Understand? Clear off.
Hi, you're back. Good day?
Yes, fine.
You and Neil find anything you wanted?
No.
Oh, well, next time.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, please. Do you want to see me, Joe?
Well, I think, Frank, you wanted to see me. Talk about the holiday village.
Oh, yes. I was over there this morning. It's pretty quiet.
Well, that's what you expect when it's so near the end of the season.
I know, but I think we ought to lay off most of our casuals.
Well, I thought I'd start at the end of the month, like we discussed.
We'd save ourselves a bit of money if we did it now.
OK, I'll start laying off some of the chalet maids.
And Mark?
Sure.
Sorry.
He knew it was only temporary.
There's always next year.
Well, I hope he won't have to take up the offer next year, but I'll talk to him.
Now then, tell me all about your day.
You don't want to hear about that?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Horses. Here. Tea.
Well, you're the last person I expected to see here.
Yeah, I bet. What do you want?
Well, I wanted to see Lynn. Are you supposed to be here, Michael?
Yes. What about?
Well, that's between me and her. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
Anyone home? I'm coming.
Hiya.
Hi.
I've just been moving my stuff into Rachel's room.
No, we're not starting all that nonsense again, are we?
Well, no, she's agreed. While she's at university, I can have the big room.
Well, as long as you don't start arguing about it when she gets back. I'm not having Jack and Sarah moaning about the noises you make.
Yeah. So what brings you around here? You come to give me a cuff over the ear because I finished early?
Yeah, something like that.
Hello, Lynn. Have you got a minute?
That's the last thing I've got.
I'm busy with Michael, eh? Look, I really wanted to see you. I need to talk.
Like I say, I'm busy.
I have to talk to somebody, Lynn, please.
All right, but you'll have to be quick.
It's Lorraine. She still hasn't turned up. I'm worried sick.
Well, what do the police say?
Well, they're very sympathetic, but what can they do?
And you don't know where she might be, who she might be with? Not with her father?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't see what I can do to help.
Just promise you'll let me know if she gets in touch, please.
All right. You'd better go.
If you talk to her, tell her to ring me, just to let me know how she is. She doesn't take any notice of me anymore, but I know she'll listen to you.
Oh, don't say that.
No, it's true. It doesn't bother me anymore. As long as she's safe and happy, that's all I care about. And Lynn, if you do speak to her, will you tell her that no matter what I've said or I've done, I still love her?
I just feel as if I've been chucked away like an old rag. I worked hard, you know.
I know you did. And it didn't go unnoticed. I appreciated everything you've done. Frank even said you could come back next year.
Oh, good.
What do you mean, good?
Well, I liked the job. It was good fun.
Well, I certainly won't be hiring you again next year.
Well, why not?
Because you'll be in a proper job by then.
I might be in a proper job. I don't know what I want to do.
Well, think about it. Go down to the job centre or the career centre. Talk to somebody.
What's the hurry?
Because, Mark, you'll need the money. This time next week, you'll be out of a job. Your qualifications aren't that brilliant. You refuse to resit your exams.
Something will turn up, Joe.
Something will turn up, Joe. You can't afford to have that attitude, Mark. Summer's gone. Your friends are off to university. What are you going to do with your life, eh?